Hello, everybody. My name is Arnav, and I'm extremely thankful and grateful to be nominated to serve as an IBPAP board member. More importantly, I am excited because the group that I am running with is an absolutely illustrious bunch of folks. In essence, it's a net win-win for the industry, irrespective of whoever comes on board. And I wish and congratulate all of them for being nominated. I have been in the BPO industry for the last 2.5 decades, spanning learning organizations like GE, Jackis, and now T-Tech. I've grown through the various ranks and stratas of the organization, and hence I'm able to both connect, acknowledge, and make a difference to the aspirations of our knowledge workers. I'm personally a recipient of the wonders that Philippines has to give you. 15 years ago, I was moved to the region to help support and drive both growth and change. And I can't thank enough both my leaders and my family for allowing me to take this decision and move forward in my own career building exercise. The one initiative that I am extremely proud and happy of is the reskilling of our knowledge community. I think it's extremely important to know, understand, and acknowledge that we have to invest time and effort in our own learning so that we are relevant for the tomorrow and not redundant. And that's an ethos that I have followed through, and I continue to drive it along with my teams. And I think that's what motivated me after almost 25 years to go back to college. And I currently am pursuing my MBA from Asian Institute of Management, only to drive the point that we are never too old to learn and to bring on new skills.
Arnab is creative, he's innovative, he's passionate, and most of all, he's very personal in his approach. Despite all of the milestones that he's achieved and the opportunities that he's created for his teams, one of the things that I really admire most about Arnab is that he never fails to champion listening to the voice of the frontline employee. I think that type of leader who's intentional about making a difference, not just to careers, but to connect with the lives of those around him, truly makes him a cut above the rest. And I know that the industry will greatly benefit from the type of leader and game changer that he is.
So I met Arnab last year when he joined T-Tech, and my first impression of him really is how warm and charismatic he is. No air of authority or arrogance or whatsoever, and very Filipino in a lot of ways. He really makes you feel comfortable to have an exchange of ideas with him and have meaningful conversations. And I think these are great characteristics for a leader to be part of the IBPAP board. With most of the companies at the home stretch already of recovery from COVID, I think we need someone who will guide us, who will encourage us to collaborate more and have discussions around how we can do better after the recovery, and really put the spotlight in the Philippines as a premier location for services in the IT and outsourcing sectors.
Arnab is such an authentic and courageous leader. He is bold in the way he thinks and is passionate and determined in taking actions, and is creative at that too. He never stops to question the status quo, to innovate and make things better, especially when it comes to the frontline people. Uncharted territory is never off limits for this guy. He is an inspiring leader who has such an open heart and open mind. I saw in him this huge capacity to inspire people to do their best, no matter the situation. He is open to all possibilities that encourages creativity and new ideas. Such an empowering leader, if you ask me. And it never ceases to amaze me how he does it with such confidence, yet with so much humility.
As a leader, I'm known to be very empowering. I spend disproportionate time teaching versus governing. Over a period of time, I realized that teaching and telling someone how the work should be done and then trusting on their abilities to get it done is far more rewarding than following through with dashboards and governance mechanisms. And I guess that's how I've kind of been able to manage my work and my life efficiently over the last 2.5 decades. And that helps and allows me to align with aspirations of my teams and team members. And lastly, I think it's extremely important for us to know that we are a very unique juxtaposition of situations. The industry is changing, the type of work we are doing is changing, the way we are working is changing, and COVID has played a humongous role in all of this. And I think as an industry and as an industry member, we all need to sit down together now and chalk out plan for the next 5 and 10 years and how we will be relevant in this digital future. Again, I'm very excited about being nominated, and I'm super excited about what the future is yet to bring to the Philippines. Thank you very much.
Let's support our fearless leader, Arnab, because I know we could use one like him supporting our industry.
Isang pagpupugay sa galing ng Pilipino.